Hello, Riley. This is Lydia. I am going to now inform you of every way I draw in Ibis Paint.
You
So,
might hear me in the background. I'm playing Balloons Tower Defense Battles 2.
you might hear Hazel in the background. Also, if anyone else finds this video too bad, if you're not Riley, you get to see my secrets from me drawing.
It's her secrets.
It's my secrets. So, I use
Alice, what are you doing?
I use two main brushes. One of them is a pencil brush. It's called Pencil One, and I use pen fade as well. I'm on my computer, so I don't have a lot of my actual drawings. So this is the main brush I use for shading and coloring and stuff. It's as I said, it's pen fade. It has it essentially what it functions as is it's a circle, and it gets more or less opaque the more or less that you're pressing. It doesn't change at all in size because I don't want it to. And then this is the like
Are you running away?
No, I'm.
and this is the
Oh shit.
and this is the outline brush I use. It's called Pencil One. Uh, this is a different resolution than I usually draw on, but because I will usually draw on a canvas that is about 6 times, or not 6, 3 times as big as this, like in each direction. So I usually have this at about 15, which is kind of big on this. So I downscaled it for this. So, and then moving on, to shade things, will add a new layer. I will use this thing, which is a clipping. What that just means is that it can't if I I'll just show don't tell. So if I go here, right, and I draw in black, if the layer is clipped, it won't show anywhere except on the layer that it's clipped to, right? So this brings me to the way I shade. The way I shade is by painting an entire layer white, just so I have, and that's just so I can color pick from it more accurately. And then I'll choose a color that's like a hue that is vaguely in the scene. So if it's a watery scene, I'll have like a sort of warmer blue color, and I'll have it desaturated and kind of light, right? And then I'll paint in where I want the shadows to be, and then this is what the this is why I paint it white, because if I don't, I can't color pick correctly, because it'll just be the correct color. So it'll just be the color that the previous shadow was. So I'll go to current layer, and then I'll find out halftone, right? And then I have more smooth color transition. So here is a ball. It's a ball. This is also not the eraser I use. I just use pen fade again for my eraser because I'm really quirky. I'll typically have it lower opacity than yeah. This is about what I like. So that's multiply. The other notable layer type I use is called add, and I don't really know exactly how add works, but I know how I use it. So I use add in places where I want it to be lighter. I'll choose a really dark color because add affects it more if it's a light color.
If you want, I can explain how ad works. I know.
I do. I kind of takes a while for me to explain things, but so I'll just kind of put add in places that I want it to be lighter, like for example rim lighting or just highlights in general. Basically, what it's doing is it's adding value, or it's adding value to the thing, so it's a lighter color, and that's pretty useful for me if I'm drawing something that needs to have highlights they're highlights are really important for my art style and like showing texture. Like if we look at like um this guy, this is like downloaded, that's why it's blurry. It's just in the cloud save. But all of this like light parts, right? Like here, all this, all that is done with add, and then all the shadows are done with multiply. Um, um, I can make, I can talk about how I sketch things in a different video if you'd like, but for now, that's pepper mustard signing off.